sports. It's in the game.
That was the perfect call out there. Once he got the blocks, he made a move, and he was headed to the end zone.
Today, it's the National Football League. This is the
set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They run again with Dowdle. A strong running. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They run here with Dowdle. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Throwing, Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35. On the run, it's Dowdle. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On play action, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Looking to throw, Prescott. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. A running play. It's Dowdle. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the right hash here. Should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They've got his man complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. 44 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to...
Here's a diving catch right side. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The 3-yard touchdown pass, and the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Tolbert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Prescott looks to throw on first. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And they'll run again. And he's going the wrong way again. He'll lose yardage here back to the 5. -4. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Here's Prescott. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Joe Burrow back out there for the next Bengal possession. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Here we go. Hey, can.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Play action. It's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Burrow on play action. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Right back to Brown. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they're going to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They go play action with Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the first and goal.
An inside give, Brown. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Touchdown, Bengals. Mike Gesicki from 4 yards out. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it all concluded with a touchdown pass to the tight end, Mike Gesicki. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Now Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And room there to work it inside the 25. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3. Prescott now. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A second down throw for Prescott. First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a first down. Dowdle hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's second and goal. Here's Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. Touchdown. Jake Ferguson. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Now Burrow on first down. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 75 yards. And the Bengals use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On first and 10, Prescott. Left side to Lamb. Now inside the 25, CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 75 yards. And the Cowboys are back within a score. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. T. Higgins leading the Cincinnati receiving corps out for this upcoming series. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. This is Brown going up the middle, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Burrow looking to pass. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Now it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on first and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow sliding out of the pocket. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Dak. Steps away to it. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. And this one is incomplete. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Prescott. That is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys 1st down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. To throw, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken 1st overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Back to throw, Stafford. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To throw is Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. On second down, Williams. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. That is caught, and he's brought down. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind?
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
The hard-hitting safety, Jimmy Ward, picking up the sack that time.
To throw on second down is Stafford. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line. Here's Stafford. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing is Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Here's Stafford.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And he gets it down to the 32. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game. So that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Stroud's throw taken in by Diggs.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. Touchdown, Texans! Stephon Diggs, 31 yards.
And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken around the 12. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Open man is Diggs. He's got him. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line. Play action. Stroud now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Now Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now it's Stafford.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 2 minutes to play. 1st half. It's 14-0. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Stafford. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Ethan Evans now.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
19 Charger.
They'll go play action here with Stroud. Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose.
And now the Rams have got, and they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Stroud sets up the play action. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And second down. Stroud off the play fake.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
They'll roll him out right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. The final shot before the break, Stafford. Over the middle, complete. That's Robinson. So we have come to halftime, and what's all due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. The throw over the middle taken in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Stroud. Flushed out right.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Williams. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And Diggs has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A nice gain of 21 yards. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Stroud looking to throw. It's complete to Diggs. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st down, here's Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. This is caught. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make, and that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Stephon Diggs from a yard out.
And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. That time a 6-play drive.
And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Cup.
And Cup going to pick up a Rams first down as the tackle made up near the 35.
Stafford now to throw. Man open left side, it's Williams. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Now Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end Higbee. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. Stafford looks to throw again.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Out of the gun, Stafford. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Daniil Hunter able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. That's complete to Robinson. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Up the middle, it's Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. Another try for Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Texans up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. To the sideline and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and 5. Again, it's Stafford. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Come on. Hey, 18 Cardinal.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in...
Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First run now for Kyron Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play action. Stafford. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They go play action. Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Play fake. Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans. 31 yards. And the Buccaneers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now we give up the middle to Williams. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Mayfield off the play fake. And a catch right side by Evans. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Mayfield on play action. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Now the LA offense ready for this next possession.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the gun, here's Stafford. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake and it's Stafford.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Stafford.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, it will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee, 36 yards.
And the Rams have cut it back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
He'll buy some time right. And this one too low.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Mayfield's throw taken in by Evans here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Mayfield. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Baker Mayfield taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Buccaneers add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 33 yards that time. From the red zone now, Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. That's complete right around the 8. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. To the air again, Stafford. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Over the middle to Evans. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Now Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. A second down throw for Mayfield. And this is caught by Evans. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bucs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, no sooner did the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Mayfield now. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down. To throw, Mayfield. That is caught. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton there to make the grab. And the Bucs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stafford now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Stafford. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Look at the big man rumble. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always...
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans from 21 yards away. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game.
There he goes left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll hand it off now. Williams. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Here's Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Here now, 3rd and a yard. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 1. Now Stafford. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Stafford on 1st down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 33. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his target, it's Evans. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. There's Evans again, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing, Mayfield. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown. Mike Evans, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. Mayfield going to try to throw for the two. It's complete, and he will not make it to the goal line as this try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing is Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made up near the 35. Now Stafford. That's complete to his tight end Higbee. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. To throw is Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Stafford. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Stafford going up top for Kupp. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and they will remain well behind.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They get 17 more on that one and another first down. Play fake. Mayfield. This is caught. And the Bucs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been... And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Now, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt.
Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, this is Madden Football on EA Sports.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl and came really within one quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Goff now looks to throw. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. It was Leo Chanel who got in to drop it. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Goff.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Now Goff.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Goff.
He's got right on the short throw.
7 yards there and a first down.
Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
Back to Montgomery on second down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on third. Goff. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Play action. It's Goff. And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 31 yards. And the Lions are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. On play action, it's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
7 yards there and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Rashee Rice, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Goff. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Gone.
Throw over the middle. He finds Williams.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Gone.
That is caught by Laporta.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Sam Laporta.
54 yards, and the Lions have taken the lead. Point after try forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Rolling to his right.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
That one caught by Rice. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Going deep for Hopkins. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. DeAndre Hopkins, 40 yards.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And we are tied at 14. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Now gone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. To throw is gone. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Open man right side is Rice. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They go play fake. Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Now here's Mahomes. That is caught by Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead.
Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the third quarter.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Rice. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Mahomes now on first down. Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Aiden Hutchinson
able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Under pressure, they got him again.
Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. That'll be caught by Rice. And they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Rice. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Mahomes going to throw. Flushed out right. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Now this one complete on the slant route. Through the middle of the field. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 77 yards. And the Lions are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Mahomes now on first down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. That is pulled in by a diving Kelsey. All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's gone. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. St. Brown motioning left. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Goff now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's Goff. pressure, and down he goes. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Goff now looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On 1st down, Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Rice. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw it here. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. To throw is Mahomes. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. St. Brown on the catch. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Here's 2nd down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Mahomes now to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Aiden Hutchinson. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. He finds his man, complete. That's Rice. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were